one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee. Bishop Walker, good morning.
What's up, Rickey, and what's up, everybody? Good morning to everybody. Family, I want to talk to you today because every season of increase in your life is going to require God sharpening you. You know what? God never promotes what he has never prepared. As a matter of fact, in Proverbs 27:17, the Bible says that iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens another. Here's the truth. We don't always like it, but sharpening is uncomfortable. What it does, it involves pressure and friction and sometimes cutting. And many people, Rickey, we pray for more impact, more influence, do with God, more fruit. But before God expands your reach, he has to refine your edge. Before he elevates your platform, God has to strengthen your precision. Sharpening isn't punishment. It's preparation. It's God removing all the dull stuff to define you, to help you understand that there's more inside of you. He's not diminishing you. He's developing you. Here's the picture. Before a pencil can ever write clearly, it has to be cut. Blade doesn't come to destroy the pencil. It comes to expose the point. And the wood is shaved away so that the purpose can be revealed. And that's what God does for us. He cuts away attitudes and habits and relationships and to get some people away from us that hurt. It helps. It stings, but it strengthens. God's not trying to break you. He's trying to bring more out of you. Where you're going. The cut is temporary, but the clarity is going to be permanent. So if you're in a season where things feel tight, trimmed, and uncomfortable, listen, this is the time to recognize it. Don't rescind it. Don't resist it. You're not being punished. You're being sharpened. Guess what? Being sharpened for more. This is your season of greater impact. So if God's cutting you, he ain't punishing you. He just giving stuff away from you so you can be who he's called you to be. That's my word.
Man, that's a good word this morning. Bishop Walker, thank you so much for getting up early this morning. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, everybody, listen, I want you to check me out. Follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
There it is. Love you, Bishop.
Love you too, Rickey.
Yes, sir. Here's another one right here. Get ready. Love this right here.
To be here with Inner City tonight.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's Monday, February 2nd, and Groundhog Day. Here's what's going on in the news. At least 2 people are dead after snowy, icy roads led to more than 1,000 crashes statewide in North Carolina. Governor Josh Stein says conditions turned dangerous fast. Parts of the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic are still dealing with it. And get this, Orlando dropped colder than parts of Alaska. Even as the storm moves out, officials warn that power outages and dangerous cold could hang around for days.
Did you know iguanas was falling out of the trees in Orlando and in Miami and Fort Lauderdale? Like the iguanas, like wow. Literally, because when they get a certain temperature, they just die and they fall out of the trees. They was everywhere.
Do they come back alive?
Nope.
Oh,
I don't think
gosh.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
In other news, a 5-year-old boy and his father are headed back home to Minnesota after being detained by ICE last week. The pair was taken into custody after returning from the child's preschool and later moved to a detention center in Texas. Now, this case has sparked fresh debate over immigration enforcement and its impact on families. Meanwhile, former CNN anchor Don Lemon says he will not stop covering the news following his release from an L.A. federal courthouse on charges connected to the Minnesota church protest.
The DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years. There is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now.
Lemon was charged with violating a law that prevents people from obstructing places of worship or abortion clinics. Lastly, Rickey, it's showtime for Punxsutawney Phil. The famous Pennsylvania groundhog pops out this morning to make his 139th weather call. If he sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter, no shadow, hello early spring. We can get rid of the coats and break out the flip-flops. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the age of 41, LeBron James has been officially named an All-Star Reserve, extending his record to 20 2 NBA All-Star games in his career. Kevin Durant was also named an All-Star. It was his 16th voting right there. And speaking of LeBron James, the NBA GOAT discussion will never end, especially between Michael Jordan and LeBron. Many throw in Kobe Bryant as well in that conversation, but former NBA great Dennis Rodman expressed his opinion.
Have you ever seen Michael Jordan flop? Basketball isn't about how long you play. It's about how high your game goes when it matters. And Mike's peak, nobody's touching that. LeBron wore 23 for 20 years and still didn't learn what it actually means. And only LeBron fans believe losing the finals somehow makes you greater than winning 6 championships. Where I come from, that's called delusion, not legacy. LeBron doesn't have that GOAT gene. He's got to go on another team gene. Every time it gets tough, he's packing his bags, calling up stars, forming another super team. Mike didn't move, didn't hide, didn't cry. He built something. He led, he dominated. LeBron gets hit and starts looking for the nearest camera to make sure everyone saw it. So if you're really sitting there telling me LeBron's better, man, you didn't watch basketball. You watched highlight reels and excuses. Jordan didn't chase greatness. Greatness chased him.
There it is.
Man, who wrote that? Who did that?
Dennis Rodman, man.
Oh, man.
Dennis Rodman right there.
Man.
He ain't told no lie.
My goodness.
Hey, man, look.
Golly.
Say mine. That's all I got to say. Say mine.
Yeah, I can't say nothing behind that.
Ricky Show, okay, man. We got more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next, though. Pimp it.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
That's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Alfredas?
What up, Ricky? Okay, the 68th Annual Grammy Awards happened last night. So epic. It was a good night for Kendrick Lamar. He took home 4 awards. He's now the most awarded rapper in history with 26. Jay-Z had 25, so he passed him up. Bad Bunny scored the night's biggest award, Album of the Year, for Debí Tirar Más Fotos. Let's see. Doechii won Best Music Video for Anxiety. Leon Thomas clinched the Best Traditional R&B Performance for Vibes Don't Lie. Shabuzi won the Best Country Duo Group Performance for Amen, featuring Jelly Roll. That was his first Grammy win. Trevor Noah actually was the host. Listen.
John Legend, Billie Eilish, Phineas, Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues.
Actually, Nikki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nikki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
Lots of celebs wearing the pins saying ICE out and making comments about immigration. Now, as for the performances, Lauryn Hill did a tribute to Roberta Flack. Oh, my gosh, Ricky, it was crazy.
Man.
Clef, you ready? You know we gotta do the Fuji version. Hands up, y'all. Let's go. Up top, let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Up top. Check out that. IT. Hands up.
When I tell you Lauryn Hill took him to church.
Epic.
Man, that's nice.
Oh, my gosh. Everybody in the entire audience was standing up. And, of course, when she brought Wyclef Jean and he was playing the guitar, it was insane. It was so awesome. And, of course, they did tributes. And here's their tribute to D'Angelo.
D and I never got to do this on stage together. Make time for the people you love while you can. Thank you to his band, The Vanguard. Now the skies can fall. Not even if my boss should call. The world seems so very small. 'Cause nothing even matters at all.
Now, other celebrities joined her on stage, Ricky, for the tributes. It was, I mean, I'm telling you, that audience had to be having a blast. It was amazing. Really, truly a good Grammys. So, you know, sometimes they're not as good, but this one was really good.
And congratulations to our nephew, Duran Bernard. who won the Grammy, the one that took off and ran to the stage.
Yeah.
We was the first ones to play any of his stuff and have him come. He used to come and sing live for us all the time. We was doing live broadcasts on the morning show, so we loved Duran. He sings background for Erykah Badu, or whatever. But he got some good music. I love Duran Bernard. That's our nephew.
That's amazing. Congrats to him. We're going to be talking more about the Grammys and sharing the big moments, of course, throughout the morning. But first, Ricky, I got to tell you this. We got to send our condolences out to Snoop Dogg's daughter, Corey. She announced over the weekend that her 10-month-old baby girl has passed. She shared the news by posting a black and white picture. Yeah, she was holding her baby in her arms along with the words, "Monday, I lost the love of my life. My Cody." Now, Cody was born 3 months premature, Ricky, and the baby spent most of those 10 months in the neonatal intensive care unit. Her father also shared a heartfelt tribute to his daughter, writing on social media he'd always love her, his heart would be with her, and our hearts and prayers go out to Corey Brodus and her entire family. We also, Ricky, lost an icon of 70s TV, Damon Wilson, best known for playing Lamont on Sanford and Son. He died at the age of 79. He passed at his Palm Springs, California home last Friday due to complications from cancer. You know, he played Red Fox's son from 1972 to 1977 on Sanford and Son. And, I mean, they were an iconic father-son duo. Yeah. And, I mean, they really set the pace for what father-son duos were going to be afterwards. You know, so
it just seemed like it was longer from 72 to
77. It does. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I have here. I don't.
Yeah, those reruns, we would have them forever. I still watch them to this day.
Yes.
You know, and they were young back then. They was like Lamont was like in his 20s, and Red Fox was like in his 40s and 50s, and they all looked much older on TV than they actually was.
Right. And I heard they didn't use it like Red Fox didn't like to use a script. So you had to be such a good actor to roll with him.
Thanks.
You know, and him not using a script. You just had to be able to go with it. So rest in peace for Damon Wilson. Hey, for info and more info on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can hit me up on social media at Georgia Alfredas.
There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Happy Monday. You know what that means? That means it's time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. All right, Rock.
Man, don't you hate when people answer their own questions? I do.
That was good. Gary.
Now you know how to answer it.
Do you get it, though?
I try, because he answered his own words. I do. Yeah, I guess, but child, ain't nobody got time for that.
It's a cute joke. Don't you hate when people answer their own questions? I do.
Don't you? Yeah, I'm trying to figure. Okay, yeah.
Come on, Gary.
Yeah, Ricky, honey.
Why are you so stressed out
because
about it?
It's just too ridiculous. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh. Don't you hate when people answer their own question?
I do.
But I didn't answer my own question.
No, you didn't ask the question. He asked the question. And answered the question.
You really bothered by that, huh?
Yes, I'm bothered by it. Cause I hate it because I'm trying to analyze it.
No, you just got mad. You mad because you almost laughed at it. That's why you mad.
There you go.
You almost laughed at it. Yeah. All right, Gary, what you got coming up next?
I got something real cute. I'm coming next. Oh, Lord Jesus. Damn. The word of the week is coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all confusing me.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T.
B-I-C-T-H.
John. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
I know this, man.
All right, party people, man. It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Gary is going to provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, we're happy to have you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to Alfredo's Rock T, Special K.
Happy Monday.
We are all here. And Gary, what word will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Oh, my God. Ricky, this word, I have never, and you ain't never heard it neither and seen it neither, but this word, I don't even know where they found this word at.
Yeah, that's
but
get
Ricky,
started.
Oh, my God, honey. Ricky, this week's word is, I'm going to try to pronounce it, Timmy Metic.
You're not as far off as you thought you
Very clever.
Yeah, you overthinking it.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Look at the phonetic breakdown.
The what breakdown? Can you Google
look at the phonetic breakdown.
Google phonetic.
Yeah,
Alfredas.
Phonetic, that mean like photo?
No, that means like
the pronunciation.
sound,
Well, hell, it's
breaking up each
photogenic.
sound.
Oh, well, excuse me, smart people.
Yeah.
No, start over. You had the first part right, I think.
Okay, it's psychomimetic.
Pull it all together.
Psychomimetic.
Put all the syllables in there.
Psychomimetic.
Almost.
Well, hell, how much is almost?
Okay,
psychotomimetic.
Psychotic-o-mimetic.
Not psychotic.
Well, it's C-H-O-T, cot. Psychomimetic.
Yeah, now put it together.
Psychotic. Damn it.
Almost. Hold on. Don't get frustrated. Don't worry about Alfredas and Beyonce and them laughing. Hey, Gary.
Yes.
You went to church yesterday.
I sure did. Was first Sunday.
Okay. Then he preached about when Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink.
Yep.
Stay focused on the word.
Well,
the word.
I'm focused. I'm looking
the
at
word. This word does not come back void. Breathe.
Ricky.
Don't pay them no attention. They all had to go to summer school just like you did.
I sure did.
Yeah, I went every summer. Oh, we went every summer, but here we are on the radio.
That's right.
Look at God.
Something.
The same job, so that means
there's a lot of people they never went to summer school, but they ain't on the radio. Read the word.
Tell that.
Psychotomimetic.
There you go.
There you go. There you go, Gary.
Yeah, don't move. Stay right there. There you go.
Psychotomimetic.
Yes. Yeah. Now give us the definition.
Relating to or describing drugs which produces the symptoms that mimic psychosis, delusions, or delirium. What is that?
Another word.
We don't know, but you read it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now put it. Now use it in a sentence.
Any man that's
aroused.
Any man that's aroused by my insane and pointless on-air rambling and decides he would like to date me is probably under the influence of a psycho.
Yo, that's good enough.
And today in the Black History Spotlight, we highlight Dr. George Washington Carver, who was born somewhere around 1864 in Diamond, Missouri. Dr. Carver was an inventor, a scientist, and a botanist who developed and promoted about 100 products made largely from peanuts, including cosmetics, paints, plastics, and, of course, peanut butter. In 1921, Dr. Carver testified before Congress in support of a tariff on imported peanuts. During the testimony, one of the congressmen was marveling at his creations, and Dr. Carver was quoted as saying, "Yes, it is truly amazing, all the things you can do with these." The legislator replied, "These what?"
We are doing this.
Dr. Carver's answer was, "These nuts."
I don't feel like that's a real
Today's
quote.
Black History Spotlight,
I was so excited.
Dr. George Washington Carver.
Why, guys? I was so excited about the Black History Month Spotlight. It's only the second day. It's Victory Second, guys.
And then they got the slaves singing in the background.
What is going on there? I was super hyped. I was
Man,
like,
we just
yes.
thought we are only one day in the Black History Month, man. You doing something like this.
Yeah,
Man, it's
here
so
we go.
disrespectful, man. Everybody that went to Tuskegee, man. Everybody that went to Tuskegee, but
They're still singing. Listen.
I was literally Googling, to see, oh, this is so interesting.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth.
It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood post-Grammys. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. People are still talking about the Grammys, and we're talking about the Grammys. And the Grammys was really nice. Some of the people did amazing. Some of the people looked amazing, which I'm going to talk about that in the next hour. But it was something that touched my spirit, and it kind of bothered me a little bit from one of the recipient or whatever. She was giving an award last night, and that was the lovely Cher. Now, Cher got up there, honey. You know, they called this girl up to, honey, come be a presenter. And Cher did some things that a lot of people was like, girl, honey, is she hypnotized by that black man and she forgot everything she was supposed to do? Well, she was supposed to say something and do a presentation. Here's what Cher did.
And the Grammy goes to... Oh! They told me it was going to be on the prompter. Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, man. This girl did some messing up, honey. I'm like, nah, that'd have been her black man. She would have probably remembered his name. She didn't remember Kendrick. But, I mean, Ricky, she walked off the stage.
She's Cher. She can do that.
She get the pass.
Oh, she get the pass?
She's Cher. She's
okay,
Cher.
then. Well,
Don't forget about Sonny and Cher. They kept us entertained as kids.
Yeah, they sure did, because I used to watch it every Sunday, honey. But Miss Cher, they should have gave this girl, honey, a teleprompter. I gave her a pill or something, because this girl was walking off the stage almost home, and they said, well, Cher, Noah called her back. She had to come back, honey. She didn't know she had to do the presentation and what have you. So it was very interesting, but a lot of people also still talking about rapper Lil Jon, or should I say Lil Jon, honey. Now, Lil Jon, you know, he was at the awards. He didn't present or anything that I know of, but people are still talking about how he stepped out at the Grammys party with his new woman, and people were shocked. Now, they say Lil Jon, he officially entered a new chapter in his life, and they said the fans are definitely paying attention. Now, the hip-hop legend, y'all, was spotted all over the Grammy weekend, honey, with his new woman, attending multiple entry parties and red carpet events. Now, they say while Lil Jon, he looked happy and relaxed, a lot of the fans couldn't believe but noticed one thing, that woman was not the woman they remembered, honey. Now, they're saying, y'all, this is the deal. Before that global hits, they said the platinum plaques and the EDM festival anthems, honey. Lil Jon was married to his beautiful African-American wife, Miss Nicole Smith, his longtime wife from Memphis. Now, they say Nicole was known for being low-key. Now, this is what they do with when they get nice African-American women. They want you to be low-key and private. They say Miss Nicole was low-key and private, always in the background, honey, supporting him during the grind years. But they say fans often describe Nicole, y'all, as the woman who was there before the fame, honey, through the long studio nights, baby, non-stop touring, and early days of building Lil Jon brand from scratch. Now, they say for years the two were seen as rock solid, but many believe that they would grow old together. But they say now Lil Jon quietly announced his split, honey, about 3 years ago, and the fans were terribly shocked, y'all. And they're saying, honey, he didn't stay long. He got him a new woman, honey. They say she's a Middle Eastern woman. Her name is Jamila Sagabaza. And they say she's a stunning woman. They have a 2-year-old daughter. They share together and stuff. And they say Lil Jon recently introduced this woman to the public for the first time, honey. And I mean, you know, it's sad. I feel so bad for his wife. But they say this is what men do when the money start coming. They say, honey, they'll switch you up quickly, honey, and get them something new that's exotic and what have you. And a lot of people are feeling real sad, and people were not congratulating him, you know, in social media or on the red carpet. They were very hurt that he traded out his old wife
But Gary, Lil Jon been getting money for quite a while.
A long time.
And sometimes relationships just run their course.
No, it don't. It's gonna
They
run its course.
were probably together 20 years. Sometimes relationships run their course, and you just move on to the next.
They got married in 2004.
I don't care if they got married yesterday. That was his
22
wife.
years.
And you still with your damn wife. You've been with her 30, huh?
Okay, but
then what?
Some relationships don't run their course, and some do. It's just...
Well,
that's
I don't
circle,
like that.
That's the circle of life, buddy.
No, I feel bad for Nicole. She's a beautiful woman, honey. And now you done parade this tramp around at the Grammys now.
And who's to say she might have been the one that wanted her out?
Well,
and she might be happier now.
No, well, they say he looking happy and all carrying on and stuff like that, and all at the awards, honey, with his new woman and stuff. When she used to be there, so it's just not a good look. I just hate that's when, you know, like they say, when the money comes, honey, this is what y'all do. But anyway, congratulations to Nicole, honey. Hopefully and probably she finds her somebody new and be happy with as well.
She probably got somebody.
Yeah, and also now the Grammys, it just was bothering me, honey. Y'all talking about Lauryn Hill, baby. This girl, honey, y'all raving how good she did, child. Baby, Miss Lauryn Hill, honey, I don't know what happened to this girl, honey. because that look, honey, I was like, Grim as hell, girl. She was looking like Dolly Madison, and then a little bit of Lil Kim, and then some Annie. I'm like, who dressed her?
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the dress. It was really...
I'm like, girl, Miss Hill, girl, who dressed you? And how you looking, honey? That big old puffy dress, honey, and hair looking like Annie, and them glasses. I thought that was Lil Kim on stage at first because the glasses remind me of Lil Kim. But, I mean, you know, she did the best that she could, I guess, or what have you know, but... It just wasn't a good look for her. And a lot of the other girls that was dressed and looking real interesting. But like I said, I'm going to talk about that in the next hour. But the Grammys overall was real nice. I love Pharrell.
Oh, my gosh. His suit. That salmon suit, honey.
Yes. Well, oh, he looked amazing. I said, I wonder if that was Louis Vuitton. And he had his singers performing in Louis Vuitton robes. Yeah. And if y'all don't know, he is the creative director for Louis Vuitton. So that's why he had that look. But he looked amazing last night. And some of those other ones just, honey, didn't get it. So, but we're going to talk about that in the next hour. So we're going to keep them all lifted up in prayer. And hopefully that the next award show that they get the memo and come there looking nice. Because a lot of the girls are looking naked, too.
But you know what, Gary? This was like the BET Awards. Like, we represented. It was like black excellence all over that thing.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
Was. I was
absolutely,
like,
Alfred.
Did the Grammys change? Because I was like, really? And then, you know, then some of the blacks were speaking out, too. You know, with the ice thing, when they were wearing the pins and stuff or whatever. So congratulations to all the recipients of a Grammy last night. So, and it was a good show, the parts that I did catch. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today in honor of Pharrell. Hopefully he's listening and he can give me some Louis Vuitton pieces. The color today, y'all, is pale pink. Because that's the color he had on last night. On the high end, you say pale pink, and on the low end, you say beautiful salmon. That was your color for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the G. Terms and conditions. All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got the wake-up call. Y'all get at me 8669 RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hey, I'm calling in from Houston, Texas, man. My name Reggie. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Marlene calling from Cleveland. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Love the party yesterday.
Hi, I'm Tanya from Warner Robins, Georgia. Waking up my kids. Get up, get up, get up.
My name is Trina. I'm calling from Orlando. I want to tell everybody on Ivy Lane, including the Poker Beans, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, I'm Spoon, calling from Cincinnati, Ohio, calling to wake my baby up, Tanaya. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on, come on.
There's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Dallas? Wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate that. Thank y'all for the wake-up calls. Hey, listen, Jeff Johnson got 3. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What's up, y'all? Man, it's so good to be with you this morning.
Man, happy to have you, bro.
So listen, I wanna chime in on this conversation. Officially Black History Month. And man, the Grammys was like a Black History Month celebration. It was a way to kick it off. When Carter G. Woodson created Negro History Week, it wasn't about celebration. I told y'all it was about study, but it was also about remembrance. And last night, that was Black excellence studying itself in real time. 3 moments that made it crystal clear for me. The first was the opening award when Queen Latifah and Doechii came out side by side. This multi-generational Black woman excellence sharing the same stage, the same moment, the same light. That was not programming. That was lineage. It was a reminder that we are not just all we got. Thank God we got each other. Behind us, beside us, and coming after us. Black history is not just a relay race where you drop the baton. It's a circle where we continue, and that was such an example of that. The second thing, the moment some people thought was a gaffe, when Cher, who is 79 years old, like, let me say that. Cher is 79. She announced Luther as Record of the Year, as winning the Record of the Year. But if you listen, like really listen to Kendrick Lamar talk about the clearance process, the reverence that they took over that song, the care that they took with the record, you realize something. That was not a mistake. That was divine alignment because Luther Vandross actually did win that award. SZA, Soundwave, Kendrick were the vehicles, but Luther was the presence.
Yeah.
And that moment belonged to the ancestors. And I think sometimes we got to remember, who are we the vehicle for? Remember your big mama and auntie and them, and your grandpapa and your great grandfather and your parents and those elders that raised you in the community. Remember, we are a vehicle for their ancestral wisdom, and that's what we saw last night. Last, before I get out of here, and this one really sat in my chest. Alfredas, you talked about that tribute being church. Man, that tribute to Roberta Flack and D'Angelo, led by Lauryn Hill with Wyclef Jean, John Legend, Shaka Khan, John Baptiste, Raphael Sadiq, Leon Thomas, Lucky Day, Bilal, Anthony Hamilton, Leon Bridges, Alexis J., Layla Hathaway, October London, and the Vanguard. Let me be clear, this was not a performance. It was a service, a service of remembrance, of honor, a service of love. And when Lauren said that she and D'Angelo, after 27 years, had never got to perform Nothing Even Matters on stage, that hit me in a different kind of way. And it was a reminder, y'all, that actually nothing does matter at all except the people we love. That song says, these buildings could drift out to sea, some natural catastrophe, and still there's no place I'd rather be because nothing even matters to me. Y'all, this Black History Month, and always remember how much we matter to each other, and don't let any amount of time stop us from connecting the way that we need to. Y'all, I'm celebrating that first day of Black History Month, because if that wasn't energy to take us into this month of celebration and remembrance, I don't know what was. Y'all, hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a fantastic Monday, and I'll talk to y'all on Thursday.
Man, love you, big dog. Appreciate that, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Oh, man, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down with John Lyon on the ones and twos, man. Hey, happy Monday. Yes, sir. What up, John?
I'm good, man. You just got big up everybody, man. I turn up with me in the club them over the weekend. And, of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Hey, happy birthday to my twins, Allison and Alyssa. Hey, happy birthday. 7 years old. Oh.
Yo, I saw y'all did it real big in the
Yes, sir.
studio, man.
February the 1st, baby. I appreciate that, man.
My pleasure, man. You thunder.
Bless on it. What's up?
Oh, boy, I'm in a real situation in money right now.
What's going on,
It's
man?
so embarrassing, Shadi. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed right now.
What you mean?
I hope they fuck don't call the police on me, Shadi.
Why would they call the police?
Because I'm blocking up traffic.
For what?
I'm at Quick Trip.
Wait a minute, hold on. Blow back at them. They blowing at you. Blow back.
Shadi, I can't reach in the car right now because of position I'm in right now. It's a real complicated situation right now. What happened?
And you at Quick Trip?
Yeah, I'm over here by the airport.
What's going on?
So you know I be drinking water in the morning trying to get healthy. I be drinking water in the morning on my way to work. But I had to get some air in my tires, so cause I wasn't gonna make it to work without getting no air in my tires. So I pulled over that Quick Trip to get some air in my tires.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Calm down.
So I had to pee. Hold up. So I had to pee real bad, so when I put the air in there and I was standing over the door open, I had to pee real bad, so.
Yeah.
I did it right there while standing in the door while the door was open, but it's so cold it froze.
The pee froze.
Yeah, and now I'm stuck right here because I can't break it because I can't move my foot because my foot went to sleep.
Wait a minute. So you started peeing and the pee that you was peeing froze.
Yeah.
And so you just standing out there.
Yo, I'm waiting on my cousin to bring me some hot water up here. He gonna pour it on it.
He gonna pour it on there for you.
Yeah.
So your thing done froze back on it.
I can't feel nothing.
You what?
I can't feel nothing. So it's like I took 6 rhino pills.
Oh man. And so the pee on the ground froze too, so you can't do nothing.
No, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing but stand here, and I can't tell these folks to come over and help me because they go see it, they'll get locked up.
But why they blowing at you?
Cause the way my car's sitting over here is blocking the gap, man. It's a lot going on. Damn.
They got to be laughing at you because when it be cold, your thing look like you've been swimming.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 4 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful post-Grammys day, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Yes, last night was the Grammys, and people are still raving about the Grammys and how wonderful it was, and they had some great performances, which I must say. But there still was the fashion, honey. And some of these girls last night, I don't know what they were giving, honey, but they were giving some type of illusion that people are, she could have kept that at home, honey, or she could have at least let it stay in the store. But before I get to more of the fashion, y'all, I want to tell y'all something kind of really, it offended me a little bit, but I mean, people may not agree, but, Bad Bunny won the award last night. I think it was the best album or something that he won last night. And here's how his speech went.
Créeme cuando te digo que somos mucho más grandes que 100 por 35. Y no existe nada que no podamos lograr. Gracias a Dios, gracias a la academia, gracias a todas las personas que han creído en mí durante toda mi carrera.
How dare he?
What you mean?
He offended me.
Why?
Because I didn't know what he was saying. I didn't know not a one lick of word what he said. Did you know what he said?
You gotta understand, Gary. He's got a huge Hispanic audience.
I don't give a care what he got huge. Hispanics were the only one watching the show last night and listening either.
Even if you don't speak Spanish, I think you can understand the word gracias.
Well, but guess what, Alfreda, Miss Gracias? That's at the end of the damn speech. I know, thank you. Excuse you?
Well, you said you didn't understand one word.
Gracias, wait a minute, niece.
Español.
Oh, okay, girl. All right, Miss Alfreda, good. We're so glad that you know a little Spanish from your relationships. But anyway.
We don't know what you're saying half the time.
And you speak English.
Ricky, you gonna let them talk to me like that on my channel?
Hell, we don't know what you're saying half the time.
Anyway, honey, but it offended me because, honey, when I was growing up, my mama did not let us watch those type of shows, Spanish show shit, because they could have been calling us all kind of N-words and saying stuff about us, and we would have never known it. We'd been just sitting there grinning, yeah. So I thought he could have, he could have done a little better. I mean, he offended a lot of people, though, honey. But I guess, hey, like Alfreda said, I knew one word, and that was gracias. So, congratulations.
I think it was a shout-out to the culture, and I think it was also kind of a slap at Trump. The controversy going around, with Trump and him going to Super Bowl. I think he did that intentionally.
And I think he did, but, honey, you still offended a lot of people. That was not
You offend people when you do Word of the Week. You can't pronounce none of them words.
Okay, Ricky, now you joining the bandwagon, huh? Okay, but anyway,
Gary, you know I'm always on your side, Gary.
Yeah, so don't listen to them. But it was. I just didn't understand. I don't believe he received a whole award and did not say not one English word up in there. It just really hurt my spirit because I wanted to be in good with him to be happy that he was winning this award.
But he wasn't talking to you. He was talking to a specific audience with that.
What you mean he was talking to a specific?
He was talking to a specific audience.
Well, he should have got on his damn
He was making
channel
a cultural. He was making a cultural
He
statement.
should have got on his culture and his channel and talked about it. He was on an English channel.
He's an American. He's Puerto Rican. That's American.
Okay, damn it, you're African American. Do you speak African language?
I'm not African. I'm American. I have African lineage, I'm sure, but I'm American.
Okay, well, don't say you're not African then. But I'm not going to sit and debate this with you, honey. I'll be a damn fool. All right, y'all. But anyway, it was just very interesting, and it just really it hurt my spirit. So, but moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. The fashions last night was very interesting. Now, Frieza, I know you know a little bit about fashion, honey. Did you see a lot of this fashion last night on this red carpet? That some of these people was just like, girl. In particular, like Dolce. People were talking about her dress, honey. They said this girl dress looked like her song, Anxiety. Because it was just everywhere. It was just a lot going on.
It was like a costume.
Yeah, it was something, honey. But I'm like, girl, Miss Dolce, girl, we was confused. Then, honey, they had Miss Chappelle Roan. Y'all saw Chappelle Roan's outfit? This girl came out with all her breasts out, baby, just had some little clamps from the dress to her breast, and she said, I'm going to the awards, honey. And she did that. Now, also, I do like Tiana Taylor's dress, but it was a little bit interesting. Now, Miss Tiana, girl, you got children, honey. You going half naked. I mean, that was, it was cute dress, but I don't know if she's trying to get her ex-husband back or what.
She looked good, and it was like the color of her skin. She just looked amazing. If you
She
got
did.
it, you better wear it.
Yeah, I guess so, honey, but it was interesting. And then, honey, Lady Gaga, baby, this girl was giving you black feathers, honey. Instead, a lot of roosters was killed, honey, for that dress.
Yes, it was a lot.
But she looked amazing, though, even though, honey. And Kendrick Lamar, he looked nice in his black tuxedo. I like Kendrick Lamar, and I'm glad he won the award that he did win last night. But the only thing that kind of bothered me a little bit, but I know it's a cultural thing, and it is Black History Month, he had that Afro pick in his hand.
I loved it.
That's right.
I loved it.
That's right. Okay,
Well, you gonna mess up a God knows how many $1,000 looking tuxedo with a damn
Gary.
Afro pick in your head?
Gary, you don't remember Shirley from What's Happening?
Yep.
Okay, then.
Yep,
Okay,
she
then.
did with her pick, honey. But, I mean, he got an award.
It's a cultural statement.
I love it. And guess what? I'll bet you right now everybody's going to start wearing a pick in their head.
Absolutely.
He's going to start a trend.
Bringing it back.
I love it. I'm going to go look for me one.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, because your hair does need it. Yep. But,
Oh.
I mean, when she wears it curly.
That's all right. No, she can wear an Afro pick. She can get away with it. It'll look
gonna
good.
do it.
Hey, Alfred, it'll look good on you.
I'm so serious. I loved it. I explained it to my son. I was like, there's a fist at the end. I was
Absolutely.
Like, I thought it was awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever.
And then with that, the Afro's gonna come back out. But everybody that had to cut their hair like me, we gonna have to find maybe a skull cap with a fist on it or
Y'all
something.
gonna have to do something. You and Rock T. Yeah, y'all gonna have to do that, child.
I don't know.
Also, now Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, she looked amazing last night, but they were saying she was looking like an older child instead of
What?
her dress. It was cute, but they said she looked like an older Destiny's Child instead of a Destiny's Child. Because the dress was, it was very interesting.
It was
I
adult.
liked it. Yeah, it was good. Now people are very upset too with this group called. Now, have y'all familiar with the group called Cat's Eye?
Oh yeah.
They said a lot of people said Miss Tina sent all those dresses from Destiny's Child to them because those dresses had on they looked old. That was an old look that Destiny's Child used to wear back in the day.
I think that's that new K-pop look.
Is that what
like
it is?
Northwest wears that kind of stuff, not as naked-y, but that's kind of like the K-pop thing.
Yeah, well, honey, she was doing it. Now, Jamie Foxx, I don't know what he was wearing.
Yeah, he had a big hat on.
Yeah, and that suit, I mean, I didn't
Jamie
understand
Foxx
that.
be sharp at every show.
I thought it was
Every
kind of
show.
cool. It was a different look. But
Yeah.
It definitely was different.
Yeah,
honey.
Fox got his own style.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, honey, because that was definitely his own style. Nobody looked like him last night. And people look raving Queen Latifah. Look, Queen Latifah had on a cape, look last night. She usually give you the kind of cape-ish look. So she looked amazing in that cape. And Miley Cyrus. I mean, so many of the girls were looking good. I felt a little bad for Sharon Osbourne and her daughter. I didn't understand.
What they had on, Gary?
Sharon Osbourne wore this long black dress, but Ricky, her look like she just aged overnight.
I mean, she did lose her husband, but her daughter, I thought, looked older than her.
Yes. I was like, girl, and I said earlier.
That's becoming taking all them naps.
Wait, what?
Okay, and also, honey, last but not least, Pharrell Williams, he looked amazing. Now, the only thing that bothered me about the Pharrell Williams, I didn't like the idea that all of them were dressed like the damn Temptation. And they said they probably got a discount because Louis Vuitton probably gave them a discount on those suits.
You know what you need to start doing? We need for you to start dressing up for the Grammys and take pictures in your house. Because you always talking about everybody else, because we want to see what you would have wore to the Grammys. You should have got sharp and sat there on your couch and watched the Grammys and then do your own red carpet at home.
Yes.
And one day we're going to get you an invitation to the Grammys. We're going to make sure that you get invited next year.
Yes, Lord.
You probably got an invitation. You you're so homesick.
Yeah, and I had to work last night, honey. My church member had an event last night.
You can't choose that over the Grammys.
Oh,
your job is media.
Well, yeah, my job is media, but Ricky, honey, I mean, they wouldn't have gave me no money, honey, but last night I had to feed them cheering. So
Okay. You got a check.
Yeah,
I
had to go take
they know when you have them church, they pay you in cash under the table.
That's right.
You didn't have to pay no taxes on that. They probably hand you an envelope from the tithe and offering. I already know. I know.
And they put a check on it residence, so I do live here.
Yeah. You know I know.
I know you know because you're familiar.
And then they will give you an extra $20 for gas. You know how them churches get down.
Oh, yes, honey. They want to feed me all night. I said, girl, I ain't hungry, honey.
Yeah.
I'm good. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. Like I said, in honor of Pharrell and that beautiful salmon pink suit that he had on last night. He looked amazing. The Kahlua today, y'all, is, honey, salmon pink on the high end, and on the low end, just say pink. That's your Kahlua for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.